this girl, and oh, it was the honeymoon. Listen, I'm calling because last night I met this girl, and I was wondering if you had.
You have to freaking kidding me. You've got to freaking kidding me.
Oh, you have got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, you have got to be freaking kidding me. Oh, you have got to be freaking kidding me.
Can you promise me that that's not going to happen?
Pause.
No, Lily, we cannot pause this anymore. Can you promise me that that's not going to happen?
Can you promise me? Can you promise me that's not gonna happen? Can you promise me that's not gonna happen?
And then I promised Lily. Come on, you've been doing wedding stuff nonstop. Take a break.
You've been doing wedding stuff. You've been doing wedding stuff non-stop. Take a break. You've been doing wedding stuff non-stop. Take a break.
And he is solid. We're gonna want to open with the Coast Guard search and then pivot to this because
To be the biggest environmental disaster in history.
Jesus Christ.
To be the biggest environment.
Can we please get back to work and send the Hardy Boys to their work?
After an explosion like that, the first thing that's supposed to happen. After an explosion like that, the first is the underwater blowout preventer should automatically close.
flames are still 150 feet high, so that obviously didn't happen. Flames are still 100. Now, when they get the fire out, they're going to send a submersible ROV down there to turn the preventer on manually. But my source says at that depth, with that much pressure, it has to be the mechanics that failed and not the electronics. Now, when they get the fire out, in other words, trying it manually isn't going to work either.
Trying it manually isn't gonna work either.
In other words, trying.
So they're going to have to build relief wells, and that's going to take months. So they're going to have
Months of oil spilling into the Gulf at a rate of 4.2 million gallons a day. Months of oil.
And just for the record, the Gulf of Mexico contains 643 quadrillion gallons of water. And just for the record, the Gulf of Mexico, I think you may be overreacting.
You are dramatically underreacting.
I think you may be overreacting. You are dramatically underreacting. I think you might be overreacting.
I think you may be overreacting.
You are.